Hi everyone, my name is Yen Lui. Today I'm going to talk to you about leadership. So there are a few types of leaders. Let's run through what are they. Right. Leaders can be people with a lot of knowledge. They are basically experts in their field. Right. There are also people who are given the power or the designation to lead, much like your CEOs, your department heads, or section leaders. There's another group who are people who has a lot of influence on other people. And today we see them a lot in our social medias. Basically, whatever they do, their followers will just follow. So there's broadly three kinds of leaders. But if you really look at the definition of being a leader, anyone who has a group or a team, they are basically called a leader. So all of us here should be a leader. But if I ask you, are you a leader? Would you say yes? Actually, most of us will hesitate to say yes, that they are a leader. Or they may say that I'm actually working towards being a leader. Because so often we recognize leaders as someone who holds a high profile position or lead to a specific project or leads a movement, right? Recently, I have a person in my team who made rank, despite all the changes and all the adjustments that he has to make because of the situation that we were in. It is really not easy for this person because he has a standard way of doing things and thus he has to make a lot of changes along the way. So when I went to congratulate him on making rank, I asked him how did he do it, what made him do it, and what actually pushed him to do it. What he said to me is this. He said, because I see my upline leaders all showing up. They are not quitting. They are adjusting. They are improvising. They are finding ways to reach out to people. They find ways to continue the coaching. They show up every single day. That is why he keep pushing for it. This really got me to think, what really is a leader? And I realized that it is really the daily, simple, small actions that really counts. In our doTERRA business, there are bound to be ups and downs, and we face challenges and obstacles all the time. So do we choose to spiral down and allow all these to keep us down? Or we recognize that the challenges and obstacles are really part of our own growth, so that we continue to learn, to adapt to new situations, not sticking to the old ways of doing things, and be able to think out of the box, even doing things that are out of our comfort zone, finding ways to continue instead of letting challenges and obstacles be excuses for us to quit. Leaders really need to recognize and understand and manage our own emotions. It is easy to feel frustrated, upset, overwhelmed as we build our business, especially when we are having negative comments, receiving negative feedbacks. How do we react to all this is really important. We can either join the negativity or we can actually look at them and take things into our stride. How do we manage our emotions of the others in our team is also very important because all that will determine the kind of culture we are going to build in our teams. So be present to your people. Do take time to hear their voices. Listen to them. Do not be dismissive. You must let them feel that they are heard. And most importantly, voice your own opinion when it is necessary and appropriate. Just like two sides to a coin, in every challenge there is an opportunity. A leader is able to turn situations around to being more positive and inspiring. Let me give you an example. There are a lot of articles circulating in social media, having negative comments on the usage of essential oils. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, they are actually perfect opportunities for us to teach and educate people about what makes a quality oil and why doTERRA is really the perfect choice. And because of that, we are able to help people have a way to use essential oils and benefit from them in a very safe and effective way. Vision. When we build our doTERRA business, we always have goals and our vision. But however, it is so easy to lose sight of this vision as we are distracted by life itself. So always keep our eye on our vision, know exactly what it takes to achieve our goals, and have our team achieve theirs. Have an accountability partner, it is so important. Have this person who has the same vision, have the same goals as yours. And together, ignite that excitement, ignite that fire in your team and yourself to really achieve your goals and vision together. Showing up. What does showing up means? I keep hearing showing up, but what does it really mean? What I know is that it is not being just physically present. It really is also being present mentally and emotionally. So are you filling yourself with passion, with excitement every single day when you work on your doTERRA business? And even when times you feel that you are let down. So throughout my journey with doTERRA, I met with people who really started out building really strong, and then later letting go and then quitting. I admit, these are times that can be very disappointing and very, very demoralizing. I remember in this one particular instance, I have not one, but two leaders already gave up within the same line. And that means I had to start rebuilding again. But I remember there's this lady who actually came up to me and asked me for help because her uplines are no longer in the business. She's so far down in the line that I do not even get any fast start with all her efforts. So a decision needs to be made. How do I allocate my time? How do I help her? How do I show up for her? So my decision then was to meet her with the same passion she will put into the business, giving her my full attention and following through with all my promises with helping her, getting her to the goals and helping her succeed. So the day she achieved silver really filled me with a lot of pride, a lot of joy. Working with her really pushed me to be better every single day. And also she became an inspiration for the other leaders in my team. At the end of the day, she gave me the opportunity not only to show up for her, but really showing up for myself, keeping me building my organization. A leader has to be able to inspire others. Be your authentic self. Allow people to see you as a person, as you share your aspirations and your experience. How did you get there? What are you doing? How do you get things to work? And a leader should be able to identify and work with others on their needs and their strengths. There is no cookie cutter in how we actually coach our builders. You need to know what excites them and what makes them tick. What will make them do what they do? Do not focus on weakness. Because if you do so, we will actually try and change a person, try to mold this person into an ideal mold of how a business builder should be. And this is going to fail terribly and get the person really feel bad about themselves. So instead, what we need to do is identify their strength, build on their strength, let them excel in what they are doing, and use that to actually help them realize their goals and realize their visions. Learn to be able to hold crucial conversations that can be really uncomfortable sometimes. And you have to do this really before an issue gets too big. Oftentimes, people quit because of strained relationships with their uplines. So always iron out issues early. Build a strong relationship with your builders, and so you will all enjoy in building up your own organizations together. So most importantly, be a role model. Lead by example, show the way. Do what you preach, because people only follow you when your actions follow your words. So looking at all this above, leadership doesn't need to come with destination, authority, or power. It need not be someone high in an organization or be linked to a significant project or movement. It is really the simple daily actions that count. Leadership is when a person takes intentional and daily actions to foster better communication, better connection, and build communities within their organization while working together towards one shared vision, with passion. That to me is not only a leader, but an everyday leader. And anyone can be an everyday leader, and so can you. Thank you.